Welcome to the Chanel. Waking up in the morning often sets the tone for the entire day, and for those seeking to lose weight, establishing a healthy, consistent morning routine can play a crucial role in achieving long-term results. While many people believe they need hours of workout time or complicated diets to start seeing changes, the truth is that just 10 minutes each morning, when used effectively, can create a powerful shift in the body's metabolism, energy balance, and psychological commitment to weight loss. The key lies in simplicity, consistency, and combining physical activity, mental focus, hydration, and mindful nutrition into a compact, doable system. Beginning your day with a commitment to wellness puts your body in fat-burning mode, reinforces your intentions, and helps you avoid impulsive choices later in the day. Those 10 minutes don't just activate your muscles, they activate your purpose. Instead of reaching for your phone immediately upon waking, the best start is a moment of calm. This first pause helps break the stress cycle that often derails healthy habits. Sit up in bed, close your eyes, and take 5 deep breaths. This small act of mindfulness prepares your nervous system for balance instead of chaos. Weight loss isn't just about what you eat or how much you move, it's also about managing cortisol, the stress hormone that contributes to fat storage, especially around the midsection. By calming the body first thing in the morning, you lay a strong foundation for hormonal stability throughout the day. After these calming breaths, a light full body stretch is the next crucial step. Stretching improves blood circulation, wakes up tight muscles, and reduces morning stiffness. Stretching also signals to your body that it's time to transition into action. A simple standing stretch with arms raised overhead, a forward fold to loosen the spine, a gentle quad stretch, and a torso twist can be performed within a minute and prepare the body for movement. These movements lubricate joints and prepare muscles for more dynamic work ahead. They also improve posture and mobility, which over time can make physical activity more enjoyable and less injury-prone. Once your body is slightly warmed up, it's time for 5 to 6 minutes of targeted physical movement. This short burst of morning exercise doesn't have to be high intensity, but it does need to be consistent and functional. Exercises that engage major muscle groups and elevate your heart rate will increase your metabolic rate for the next few hours, helping you burn more calories throughout the day. A simple circuit could include 30 seconds each of jumping jacks, high knees, squats, mountain climbers, push-ups on the knees if needed, and standing crunches. You can repeat this circuit twice with 15-second rests between each move. These exercises require no equipment, use your body weight, and are safe to do in a small space. What matters is engaging your body and showing up for yourself every morning. Over time, your body responds to these short bursts of movement by building lean muscle, improving cardiovascular health, and burning stored fat more efficiently. Muscle mass is a critical part of weight loss because muscle burns more calories at rest than fat does. The more muscle you build, even in short daily sessions, the more efficient your body becomes at burning fat, even when you're sitting or sleeping. This 5-minute workout also acts as a psychological trigger. By starting your day with action, you condition your brain to make healthier choices throughout the day. After movement, hydration should be the next immediate priority. Your body naturally becomes dehydrated overnight, and dehydration can slow down metabolism, increase cravings, and cause fatigue, all of which hinder weight loss efforts. Drinking a glass of water with lemon or a pinch of sea salt can help replenish electrolytes and jumpstart digestion. Lemon water helps alkalize the body, stimulate liver function, and flush out toxins that may interfere with fat loss. A hydrated body is more efficient at converting food into energy, processing nutrients, and eliminating waste. If you're someone who often wakes up bloated, constipated, or foggy-headed, drinking water first thing can significantly help. It also fills your stomach slightly, which may prevent overeating later in the morning. To make hydration a habit, keep a glass or bottle of water by your bed or in the bathroom so you can sip immediately after brushing your teeth. If you're someone who enjoys herbal teas or apple cider vinegar drinks, those can also be part of your hydration ritual. This small act sends a message to your body that it's time to cleanse and energize. Following hydration, spending 2 minutes on focused intention can make a remarkable difference in how you approach your weight loss journey. This could mean journaling a short affirmation like, "I make healthy choices that support my goals." visualizing your day going well, or writing down a few foods you plan to eat. Mindfulness practices have been shown to improve weight loss outcomes because they increase self-awareness and reduce emotional eating. By mentally rehearsing your goals and intentions, you reinforce your identity as a healthy person and reduce the likelihood of impulsive behavior later on. Even just repeating a mantra while standing in the mirror can be powerful. For example, I am in control of my choices. I am patient with my body. I honor my health. These phrases, when spoken daily, create neurological pathways that align your actions with your goals. Weight loss is often as much about mindset as it is about food and exercise. A healthy morning routine without mental clarity will fall apart when stress or temptation arises. That's why this mental check-in, even if just 60 seconds, is a powerful part of your 10-minute transformation. The final step in your morning routine should be mindful nourishment. If you eat breakfast, choose something that supports metabolism and satiety without spiking your blood sugar. Protein is the foundation here. Think of eggs, Greek yogurt, a protein smoothie, or even tofu scramble. Combining protein with fiber-rich carbs like oats, berries, or chia seeds ensures sustained energy and reduced cravings. If you prefer intermittent fasting, make sure you still prioritize hydration and plan a nutrient-dense meal for when you do break your fast. Skipping breakfast can be effective for weight loss in some cases, but it must be intentional and supported by good habits later in the day. Avoid sugary cereals, white bread, or processed breakfast bars, as they lead to energy crashes and overeating. When you fuel your body early with quality nutrition, you regulate hunger hormones and reduce the likelihood of binge eating or snacking out of fatigue later. Keep it simple but consistent. A boiled egg and banana, a smoothie with spinach and protein powder, or overnight oats with seeds can all be prepared quickly and support your goals. Eating something nourishing sends a signal to your body that you are committed to wellness and stability. When you put all these elements together, calm awakening, light stretching, 5 minutes of movement, hydration, mental intention, and nourishing food, you create a powerful system that doesn't require a major time investment. It's about building momentum. The body and brain respond best to routines that are repeated daily, even when motivation is low. By committing to a 10-minute routine, you develop consistency, and consistency compounds. You don't need perfection, you need persistence. The beauty of this short routine is its adaptability. On busy days, even 5 of the 6 components can be completed. When traveling, stuck in a hotel room, or waking up late, you can still hydrate, stretch, and move for 3 minutes. These flexible actions keep your metabolism awake, your intention strong, and your day aligned. Over time, this simple practice leads to visible changes. Clothes fitting better, more stable energy, better mood, and healthier cravings. More importantly, it builds self-trust. Every time you show up for 10 minutes in the morning, you reinforce that you are capable, focused, and moving in the right direction. This small window of time becomes your anchor, your launch pad, and your daily dose of motivation. You begin to understand that weight loss is not about restriction, it's about intention. And intention, when reinforced daily through action, changes everything. Many individuals assume that weight loss requires drastic changes, but the real power lies in sustainable habits practiced with consistency. The 10-minute morning routine acts as a reset, not just for your body but also for your mindset. Let's explore what happens physiologically during those first few minutes after waking up and how you can use that to your advantage. When you wake, your body shifts from a fasting state to an active state. Your cortisol levels are naturally higher in the morning, which means your body is primed to mobilize stored energy. If you pair this natural cortisol spike with light movement and hydration, you can accelerate fat burning without needing a full workout or complex plan. This is also the ideal time to initiate fat oxidation. Fat oxidation is the body's ability to use stored fat as energy, and morning fasted movement, especially low to moderate intensity like bodyweight cardio, encourages this process. It's not just about burning calories in the moment, it's about training your metabolism to become more efficient over time. That efficiency is what leads to sustainable fat loss, improved energy levels, and reduced dependency on stimulants like caffeine or sugar. The effect of movement on mental clarity is also profound. Those 5 to 6 minutes of physical activity are not just for your waistline, they're for your brain. Short bursts of exercise stimulate the release of endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin. These neurotransmitters elevate mood, reduce anxiety, and increase focus. This shift is crucial for people who tend to emotionally eat or lose motivation throughout the day. When you feel better mentally, you make better choices physically. Movement also improves insulin sensitivity, which helps the body manage blood sugar levels more effectively. Better blood sugar control means fewer crashes, reduced cravings, and improved fat loss. Incorporating simple bodyweight exercises like planks, reverse lunges, jumping jacks, and bird dogs in a flowing sequence not only targets key muscle groups but also improves functional fitness, meaning you move better in everyday life, which helps avoid injuries and build muscle stability. You're not just losing weight, you're building a better version of yourself. An important but often overlooked aspect of a morning routine is light exposure. Getting natural sunlight or even stepping outside for 2 minutes can regulate your circadian rhythm, which controls your sleep-wake cycle. A well-regulated sleep cycle contributes directly to weight loss. Poor sleep increases ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and decreases leptin, the hormone responsible for satiety. By exposing your eyes and skin to natural light early in the day, you support your hormonal balance, improve mood, and set your body clock to support fat loss and muscle recovery. This tiny habit, stepping outside, opening a window, or walking briefly, has a cascading effect that improves sleep, boosts metabolism, and enhances energy regulation throughout the day. It also naturally encourages more physical activity. People who start their day with even a few steps tend to be more active overall, which leads to higher total daily energy expenditure. And when your total daily movement increases even by a few hundred steps, it adds up over time to meaningful calorie burned. In addition to sunlight, grounding your nervous system through breathwork or meditation after your short workout improves your relationship with food. Many people eat mindlessly because they are disconnected from their body's needs or emotions. But when you take even 60 seconds after moving to close your eyes, sit calmly, and take controlled breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling slowly through the mouth, you activate your parasympathetic nervous system. This is your rest and digest mode. It brings cortisol down, improves digestion, and increases emotional stability. Breathwork helps you develop internal awareness, which translates into mindful eating later in the day. You're no longer reacting to stress with snacks, you're responding with awareness and balance. That's a major shift that 10 minutes in the morning can offer, a shift from reactivity to control. And that control doesn't feel forced or stressful, it feels empowering. You start to realize you're not stuck in old habits. You're creating new ones every morning. The benefits of keeping your morning routine simple and repeatable cannot be overstated. It removes decision fatigue. When you wake up, you don't need to think, "What do I do today?" You already know. That predictability creates structure, and structure supports discipline. Discipline is what carries you through the days you don't feel like showing up. And when you string together enough of those disciplined mornings, you begin to see real transformation, not just on the scale, but in how you carry yourself, how you speak to yourself, and how much energy you bring into your daily life. You'll notice that your posture improves, your skin glows more, and your mind feels lighter. Why? Because your body is no longer weighed down by inflammation, poor circulation, or sluggish digestion. That lightness is a reflection of your internal systems working more efficiently, all triggered by a few intentional minutes every morning. As we continue, I'll go deeper into different variations of this 10-minute morning routine, such as options for people with joint pain, time constraints, or beginners who've never exercised before. There's a version of this routine for everyone, regardless of age, fitness level, or health history. The goal is not perfection, it's consistency. For people who are just starting out or dealing with physical limitations, it's essential to modify the exercises while preserving the routine's fat-burning and metabolism-boosting benefits. Instead of high-impact movements like jumping jacks or mountain climbers, one can opt for low-impact alternatives such as step touches, seated marches, or gentle standing side kicks. These exercises are just as effective at waking up the body and stimulating blood flow, especially when done with controlled breathing and good posture. The focus should be on engaging major muscle groups: glutes, thighs, back, and core, because the more muscle fibers activated, the higher the calorie burn. For example, a slow bodyweight squat done with intention can be more effective for fat loss than a rush jumping jack. especially if balance and control are emphasized. Adding arm movements such as overhead reaches or shoulder rolls during these low-impact exercises increases blood flow and energy expenditure even further, making the entire routine more holistic and inclusive. Even those who feel too busy or exhausted in the morning can benefit from micro-routines. These are condensed versions of the 10-minute plan that still stimulate the metabolism and instill discipline. A 3-minute version might consist of 1 minute of deep breathing and stretching, 1 minute of low-impact movement like bodyweight squats and shoulder circles, and 1 minute of hydration and intention setting. The key is to build a foundation of habit. Once the body and mind are used to moving, hydrating, and centering first thing in the morning, it becomes easier to expand that habit to the full 10 minutes or more. Behavioral science shows that starting small and being consistent leads to far better results than going all in for a week and quitting. So instead of telling yourself you must do everything perfectly, commit to doing anything every morning. Over time, your body will crave that morning movement and that mental clarity because it will associate it with feeling good, energized, and empowered. Nutrition also plays a central role in reinforcing the effects of a good morning routine. While the routine primes your body to burn fat, the food you consume afterward determines whether you store fat or continue to mobilize it. A protein-rich breakfast with fiber and healthy fats keeps insulin levels stable and prevents mid-morning crashes. For example, a hard-boiled egg with avocado and a handful of berries takes 2 minutes to prepare and provides protein, good fats, and antioxidants. For those who prefer smoothies, combining plant-based protein powder, spinach, chia seeds, and a low-glycemic fruit like berries or green apple creates a nutrient-dense breakfast that supports weight loss. You can even prep smoothie ingredients the night before in freezer bags and blend them in the morning with water or unsweetened almond milk. People who skip breakfast must be especially mindful of breaking their fast later with high-quality foods. Otherwise, they risk overeating or making poor choices due to low blood sugar. Whether you eat at 7 a.m. or 11 a.m., the goal is to break your fast with something that stabilizes energy and supports metabolism. Let's talk about the emotional side of weight loss and how your morning routine helps address it. Many people struggle with emotional eating, stress-related cravings, or cycles of guilt and restriction. These emotional patterns don't go away with diet plans or workout apps, they change through consistent self-regulation, which is exactly what a morning routine helps cultivate. When you begin your day with movement, mindfulness, and hydration, you regulate your nervous system. A regulated nervous system is less reactive to stress, which means you're less likely to reach for sugary snacks, comfort food, or binge eating as a way to soothe discomfort. Instead of numbing with food, your morning routine teaches your brain and body to self-soothe through movement, breathing, and intention. This builds resilience over time. You become less impulsive, more in control, and more aware of your triggers. As you build that emotional awareness, weight loss becomes less of a battle and more of a byproduct of self-respect. Your morning routine also influences how you interact with others. When you feel grounded, hydrated, and energized, you communicate better, make healthier choices socially, and project confidence. If you go into your day stressed, hungry, and sluggish, you're more likely to skip lunch, eat junk food, or say yes to unhealthy habits just to keep up with the pace of the day. But when you start strong, you stay strong. This has ripple effects in your relationships, your productivity,